Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's unboxing is another Stitch Fix. This is for October 2020. So if you're new to Stitch Fix, I'll give you a quick overview. If you're not, I'll put a timestamp here and we can go straight to the bit when we unwrap all the clothes and we try everything on. So if you're new here, Stitch Fix is a personal stylist in a box. So what you do is you set yourself up an account online. It doesn't cost anything to set up the account, but it does cost a £10 styling fee to order your first box. However, if you are new to Stitch Fix and you use my link under the video, you'll get a £15 credit on your first box, which will mean you won't have to pay any styling fee and you'll get £15 knocked off the price of any of the items in the box you decide to keep. So the way this works, you set up your account online, you tell your stylist all about you in terms of your sizes, which parts of your body are which kind of shape and what looks good on you or what you particularly like wearing. You can talk about fabric, you can talk about fit, you can discuss how much you're willing to spend on different items, and you can also include a lot of pictures of yourself or sort of images of outfits that you kind of aspire to wear. And then your stylist will use all of this information and will select 5 items to send to you. You'll select which date you want to receive the items, they'll be sent to you, and you'll try everything on and send back what you don't like. You will only be charged for the items that you keep. So like I said, if you do use my link and it's your first box, you'll actually get a £15 credit. So say there's a jumper in the box, it costs £40, for example, you get your £15 off, you'd only pay £25. And they don't take any money until you've gone through your online checkout process and told them what you're keeping and what you're sending back. And the great thing about this is because it's sent to your home, you can actually try it on with all the items that you already have in your closet. So you can kind of see, actually I've already got something else that's like this, so I can send that back, or actually I've got nothing else to wear with this, or this would go perfect with this other item I've got. It kind of works really well, I find, for that. And they do give you a week or so to try the clothes on, but they're happy for you to extend that to even a few weeks. So if you want to try it on over a period of time, try it on a number of times just to sort of see whether it's something that you're actually going to wear, you've really got the kind of flexibility to do that. So it works really well for me. So the other thing is, it's not a subscription. You can have it as a subscription if that's what you want, or you can just order it whenever you feel like you need some clothes. It might be that you're shopping for just one item, but again, they'll send you 5 items and you can just keep what it is you actually want. The other great thing is they price match, so if the item or any of the items they've sent you, you find them cheaper online and you send them a picture and a link to the item, they will reduce the price of the item to match that. If you keep all 5 items in the box, you'll get 20% off everything. And if you are on your second box or anything after your first box and you're actually paying out that £10 styling fee, if you get your 5 items and you don't like any of them, you can just send it back and you've just lost the £10. If you do keep anything, the £10 is always redeemable off anything that you decide to keep. So as long as you're keeping at least one item, you're not losing anything. Worst case scenario, you are losing the £10 that it costs to order the box if you don't decide to keep anything. Returns are free as well. You get a prepaid label in this little envelope that they send to you, and all you do is you just put everything back in the box it came in, stick the label on, drop it off at your post office, and off it goes. It's not cost you anything. You've got a receipt to make sure that it arrives at the other end, and that's that. So for my October box, I asked for some outfits. I mean, I like it best when, for me personally, the stylist selects something that can be worn together, and this is something they do really well with Stitch Fix. They actually give you little cards that show you what items can be worn together, and the stylist will suggest what you wear the items in the box with. So I've kind of asked for outfits to be put together that are kind of autumn winter suitable, and I also asked for some shoes, and it seems I have been sent shoes and a bundle of 4 clothes, so again 5 items in total. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to unbox everything, I'm going to read you the letter that my stylist wrote to me, and I'm going to try everything on, and we're going to see what we think of this month's box. Okay, so first of all, my stylist note, it says, "Hello Crystal, as always, it's great to be styling you again. Really enjoyed watching your unboxing video." So I share these unboxing videos with the stylist so she can see how the clothes looked on me to get a better idea of what worked and what didn't. So if you can give your stylist feedback after you've tried on the clothes, then it helps them next time to select more items that you are kind of looking for and that work for you. I've taken on your request and included some good options for autumn. Starts with the And ET printed midi dress. I didn't have a skirt option available, so I've included this as an alternative. Style it with the Bianco lace-up boots and layer over a jacket for a cool, cold weather pairing. The floral print blouse is a great day to evening option that will style well with the chinos you kept from your last box. See, I love that when they refer back to what you kept from your last box, then it shows they've really kind of thought of what they've already sent you and what they know you already have, and then what can kind of work together. Lastly, you asked for a pair of trousers. Try on the edited belt option in a staple black. These will work well worn with the Mauvette frill neck jumper for a pop of colour tucked into the trousers and finished off with a black boots or a trainer during the day. Do let me know what you think in your feedback. Best, Holly. So the first item I've grabbed is this item by And ET, which is not a brand I've heard of before. Another great thing about these boxes, you do definitely get to discover brands you've never seen before. So this is the brand, and this is a kind of long button down, almost smock type dress. I guess I would normally wear something like this with like boots and maybe tights or something. So it's literally buttoned all the way down, and I think the reason why my stylist picked this is I always include a link to a Pinterest board of particular looks that I like at that time, and I have included a dress on there that's like buttoned down the front, I think, and so I think she's probably thinking this is quite similar. So this is in a size 8 and the colour is burgundy. And this retails at £49. And then I have got a jumper. This is by Mauvette, which I believe is a Stitch Fix only brand, which means you can only get these brands in the Stitch Fix boxes. It's a lovely, super soft jumper. It's got the kind of long, thin bit at the end of the arms. The neck's got this little bit of a frill around it, which I quite like, and which I've seen a lot of recently on jumpers and things. And it's in the shade purple, which I love. And it's called the Freya High Neck Jumper with Frill Detail. This one is a size 8. It's 82% viscose, 18% nylon, but it does feel ridiculously soft. And this retails at £39. And then I've got something else from the brand Mauvette, again, Stitch Fix brand. This is a kind of flowery top. And I quite like the print actually, it's definitely me. And it's just got like a thin kind of black layer underneath it. And it's again got a little bit of a rouging detail there on the neck, and at the back it's just got a button and a little eyelet hook that goes over that. And this is called the Ricky Rouge Printed Neck Shell Top in a size 8. And this one is 100% polyester and retails at £38. Then I've got some trousers by a brand called Edited, which I'm not familiar with. They look like the high-waisted. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with high-waisted pieces. Some I find work really well for me, others not so much. I think because I'm short, I'm only like 5'2½", I think. I think sometimes high-waisted pieces can make my top half look really short because it kind of cuts me off, if that makes sense, but we'll see what they look like. So these are Barbara trousers, black, in a European size 36, and these are made out of 55% polyester, 40% viscose, 5% elastine. They have got little kind of false pockets on the back, proper pockets there on the front, and like I said, that belted detail. So I'll try them on, and I'll try them on with the jumper as suggested. So these are the shoes. When Stitch Fix ever sends you shoes, or I think bags as well, because they do have accessories, they put them in these little Stitch Fix bags, which if you keep the item, you get to keep the little kind of dust bag as well. And I really like these. I've got a few now because there's been a few pairs of shoes I've kept from my Stitch Fix boxes. And they're great for just sort of storing them and just keeping them clean, or if you are, well, whenever we are able to travel again, they're great for putting your shoes in so they don't get anything else dirty. So I really love that they include these little bags. So these boots are a little different from anything I've tried before. I'll show them to you. So these are kind of like a tough look boot. They are lace up at the front, but actually unzip on the side. So I suppose it's one of those, once you've tied them, the days to get on and off, you've now got to kind of faff about with the laces. They've got a decent grip on them at the bottom as well. So these are by a brand called Bianco, which I think is a European brand. I've not heard of it before, and it seems to have a lot of European sort of prices on it as well. But UK wise, they cost £64.99, and these are in a UK size 5, which is obviously my size. And there's the other one. So I'll be interested to see what these look like, because these are not the sort of thing I would normally pick up. Having said that, I do like the way that this sort of shoe looks with dresses sometimes and stuff like that. So this is going to be an interesting one. It doesn't appear to tell me what they're made out of, but it does appear to be a kind of faux leather. Okay, so I'm now going to try everything on for you in the way that the stylist has suggested, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to talk about what I think of the items. And as usual, I really appreciate any feedback you've got to give when you've seen me trying the clothes on. Okay, so we're going to start off. I'm going to show you the Roberta printed relaxed viscose smock dress by &et, and I'm going to pair it with Bianca Claire lace up boot as suggested by the stylist. So this is what the dress looks like. I quite like the fact that the sleeves are rouged and just sit there on my arm. I like the fact that it's got pockets in. It's comfortable to wear, it's super easy to wear, but then I suppose what you expect, it is a smock dress, so it is designed to just be kind of thrown on. I have paired it with the boots. So these are the boots, and I get that they're going with the kind of tough girl look, and it's a look I've seen on Pinterest and stuff and quite liked. I'm just not sure it's me. Does that make sense? Like when you see a look and you think, oh, I really like that, I'd love to try it, but then when you try it and it's just not really you. I quite like the design of the dress, as in the pattern. I quite like the fact that it's buttoned down. I kind of don't know when I would wear something like this. It's kind of not suitable for workwear, but I also don't really see this as a sort of thing I would grab and throw on my days off either. So I'm a bit, I don't know. I'm a bit stuck on this one. Let me know what you think. I'm going to put a jacket on with it as suggested. Certainly I would be freezing if I went out like this right now. So this is the sort of jacket I would pair with it. This is a jacket out of my wardrobe. It's an All Saints just black leather jacket, biker kind of style, but this is what I would wear it with. I wish these shoes would stop squeaking. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this combination, because I'm just, I don't know, it's very unlike me, although that is something I like about Stitch Fix, the way that they pair you up with outfits you would never pick for yourself. So I'm just not sure. Let me know in the comments. And this is just it with another jacket in another colour. Again, it's actually an All Saints jacket. It's the same as the black jacket. I just got it in this colour. Picked up in the sale, actually. It was a bargain. This is a recent acquisition. So I was just looking at it kind of from the contrast point of view. But yeah, just really not sure on this one. So we're gonna try on the Mauvette Freya high neck jumper with frill detail, and I'm pairing it with the edited belted trousers as suggested by the stylist. Also got those boots on as well. So this is the high neck jumper, so it is quite high and it has got that little frill detail there. Now I do like this frill, it makes it just a little bit different. It's a little more than I would usually kind of want to spend on a polo top. I think a polo top normally I pay about maybe £18 in M&S, something like that. It is very, very soft and comfortable. I do like the colour a lot, although I think I might have this kind of colour in something similar. I'll have to check, but it is super, super comfortable. These are the trousers. I've paired it as suggested, but do you see what I mean? Like when it's high-waisted, it does concern me how much kind of body I actually have left. So let me know what you think. The trousers are comfortable, they fit okay. I don't know. The trousers seem a little bit, I mean, they're a little bit cropped, which I kind of don't get in the winter. I don't really want cropped trousers in the winter when it's cold. I've paired it with the boots as suggested, but I don't know if that is what I would normally kind of pair something like that with. So now we're looking at the Mauvettes Ricky Rouge printed neck shell top. So this is the top. I paired it with these Jules trousers which came in my last Stitch Fix box. I like that when they refer back to previous boxes and items you've kept, because it's great, they're sort of showing that knowledge of the items they know you have in your wardrobe. So this is the top. It's comfortable, easy to kind of throw on and wear. What do we think of this? Okay, so we're now in that part of the video where I'm going to talk to you about what I think about the clothes and tell you how much everything would cost if I was to keep everything. So in every Stitch Fix box you get an invoice which tells you how much everything costs, how much it would cost you to keep everything, because you get that additional 20% discount. So to start off with, we've got the Mauvette Ricky Rouge printed shell top. That's the one I'm wearing right now. So this is £38. And my thoughts on it, I'm not quite sure. I mean, sometimes I find with these videos that when I watch them back and I see myself trying the clothes on, that's when I have a kind of better idea. I know it sounds daft because you can just look in the mirror, but I don't know, that's when I kind of tend to make my final decisions about these things. But I would really appreciate feedback. What do you think I should keep, if anything? The edited Barbara trousers, I think they cut me off a little bit, make my top half look quite small, but again, I'd like some feedback on that. So these are £60. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I mean, I do have some high-waisted trousers, just not as high as those. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure about those at all. The And E.T. Roberta printed relaxed viscose smock. Again, I totally see where the stylist was going. It sort of looks similar to styles or something else I've got on my Pinterest board. I just don't know if it was in any way flattering, and it felt very unlike me. Not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know. The Freya high neck jumper, really like the colour. I like the kind of rougey detail on the shoulders and on the neck. It is the sort of thing I'd wear. I've got similar things in the wardrobe already. It does feel nice and soft. But then I think the fact that I've already got really similar ones in there, it suggests obviously the stylist gets me, but I don't know if I need another one. So let me know what you think that looked like on, and whether you think I should keep it or not. I'm on the fence with that one for sure. The boots are okay. I just don't think they're really me. I also am not that keen on the fact that they're not real leather, and I think that's why they're squeaky. I'd rather pay more and get leather shoes personally. I just wasn't so keen, or like a really decent kind of vegan leather alternative. These are a little bit plasticky feeling, if you know what I mean, which I'm just not a fan. Yeah, they're just not quite me. So overall, I do understand where the stylist was going with this box. I do get the links to other items I've kind of shared that I like. It's not my favourite box at all. It's possibly one of my least favourite boxes. I just feel like a little underwhelmed when I opened it. I think as well because my last box was so good. My last couple of boxes actually I've really enjoyed, that I was expecting to really like this one. And again, I'd rather spend a little bit more on pieces I really love than just get a few thrown together that I'm not as keen on. I'm really struggling with this one, probably more than any box I've ever had before. Now, if I were to keep everything in this box, the boots are £64.99, but if I were to keep everything in the box, it would cost £250.99. I would then get a 20% discount. The discount would then be £50.20. So you can see how if you get a box where you really love 4 of the items, it usually makes sense to keep the 5th because of the discount. So that would then bring the total down to £200.79. Of course, I'd get my £10 style charge deducted, so it would bring the total to £190.79, which I don't think is too bad for a pair of boots, some trousers, a jumper, a shirt and a dress. There's, you know, a couple of outfits there, isn't there? I also get credit, so if you use my link and get the £15 off your first box, or I think it's $25 if you're in the US, I get a £15 credit for referring you, which obviously helps me to make videos like this one. It just kind of really supports the channel and allows me to keep doing videos like this. So yeah, so sometimes I will have a little bit of credit I can put towards things, but I'm just really struggling with this one. So yeah, feedback definitely needed with this one. This is actually fix number 11, so I've had an awful lot of Stitch Fix boxes. I've also tried Lookiero a few times as well, so if you like this sort of thing, there's a whole playlist of these videos you can watch and see what I've been sent month by month. And if you're looking for an advent calendar this year, there's a whole raft of advent calendar reveals and advent calendar unboxings on the channel. I've got over 50 for 2020 alone, so you might want to check those out and check out that playlist if that's your thing. And I'd love it if you give me a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content that I'm producing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.